Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing this, but it's not at all as it seems. I'll explain what I'm trying to achieve, okay? As I do the voiceover. But anyway, there we go. I haven't done the voiceover yet, but I hope I'll explain what I'm trying to achieve and how I achieve it with this. Okay, that's especially this idea. You don't have to do any of these elements at all. You can do what you like, but this is just a demo. Okay, you don't have to use, I'll explain, you don't have to use foam stamps, but I have. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go. Right then, a slightly longer video than normal, but that's the one I meant to do on video, but yeah, it didn't quite work. So I'm just going to show you the one I am going to make now. That's just something I've been doing recently. I just thought I'd show you that. I don't know why. If you haven't seen it, it was one of the other videos. Right, so I've got all these. Okay, so these are all foam stamps that I've made. So easy to do, very, very cheap. I'm using backing of that foam now, but normally I'm using cardboard. Okay, when I run out of foam, I'll just go back to the cardboard again. I'm just doing a wobbly line. I don't think it ends up wobbly actually. It doesn't matter to have to do a wobbly line. This is on foam, so I'm just drawing. This is a very small one, so I am doing a stem. Often you'll find, if you can hear crunching, it's the dog eating his biscuits. I don't know, sometimes you can't hear him when he's over there, but sorry about that if you can. Right, there you go. So I'm just doing like an outline leaf idea. Okay, I suppose you could fill them in if you want. Oh, you don't have to do a foam stamp at all. I'll explain why. And I'm just doing, these are quite round. What I'm doing now, the one I did in the white is just above my hand, I've decided to make like a leaf shape. But I'm glad I did this because it's a different, it's one like that on the left. I've just got my left hand. Yeah, I'm going to, this takes, I think I'm doing this in about 10 times as fast, believe it or not. Or is it 5 times as fast, this bit? I think it's 5 times as fast actually. It's only that first bit I did 10 times as fast. Okay, so I'm just cutting this out. I'm doing it fast because it's when you're sitting there watching somebody doing some cutting out, it's like watching paint dry, really, isn't it? Yeah. I think I cut this stem down as well because it is a bit long. I cut it down originally because I'm putting it on some foam. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm going to use that as to stab the middle of there. So to stab the middle of there, I use that foam, and it's amazing. It can go through, because if you're trying to make a hole in the foam, it's much easier to use that or something to dig into. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go fast in a minute. It's just I'm just showing you what I'm doing there. Now I'm going fast. It's funny how you speed up, isn't it? I was thinking at the time, wish I could go as fast as I do in my video. Yeah, so I'm just getting all the other bits out now. Okay, like I have on the other one, so it's like an outline idea. It's actually quite, I've been told a lot of the ladies have said that they're glad that I'm showing you using scissors, because they can't, you know, it's very difficult to carve with a tool, but they can use scissors. And I think it's easier. I have got some lino cuts and all that to use, and I was going to go on to them, but I just use them for myself, I think, unless anybody really, really wants me to do lino cutting. I'm not brilliant at it at all, by any stretch of the imagination. Right, on these I am putting them on foam, still, putting them on foam, even though I'm not using cardboard. I just find it, I think it's either a habit, old habits die hard, or something like that. So I'm just putting that there. Okay, so in a minute so I'm just going to do this. Okay, I'm going around the edge because sometimes it does actually print onto the paper. Tell you what I've been doing a lot of today. I've been making alphabets and things and numbers. I've made nearly half an alphabet so far and a full number set without outlines. I've decided to use this bit of foam. This is an old bit of foam. I've actually cut it down. It was really thick, so I'm just using one layer. They're actually layers glued together. I've just undoing the layers. Not very, yeah, can't see that very well. Right, so I've done this. Okay, so what I did was on the video, I thought you've all seen it. So I'd covered that there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is print this one. And okay, because sometimes you can draw them and then cut them out. I will show you how frustrating I am with that concept. I was watching an Australian lady recently. I don't know what her channel was. And she was cutting loads out. And I thought, oh, wow, that's amazing. I'd love to do that. And I think all that fussy cutting would bother me so much. So this is like to reduce fussy cutting. So I'm gessoing. Because of the word gesso. I guess so. I keep calling it gesso. It's gesso. And so I'm just putting gesso on there. Okay. This is so that it makes a background or a grip for other colours to go on top. This is just an example. That's one I've made earlier. That's the one I'm going to show you at the end as well. One I've made. That's a prototype that I've just showed you. That pink one. I've also used the girl in a tag as well. So that'll be at the end. Here's another idea. So I've got this now. I do something slightly different with this. I think I'm doing I don't know what I'm doing there. What I did R for, because yeah, you don't have to use plants. You might have your own ideas, but this is what I'm using in this set of tags or whatever I'm doing. Okay, yeah, look, see the professional way I'm doing that. Okay. By putting that on there, because you can actually see how much ink you've put on. I suppose that's what it is. Why is there a break? I should have cut that out. So I'm going to print it off. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Right, okay, noticed I'm not doing it. So that's hanging off the edge there. So there's a reason for that. Okay, let me just show you what I'm going to do with this. If you remember what I've shown you at the beginning, you might remember what I did. So this is another way of, but you don't even have to have a foam stamp to do this either. You could just draw the shape and then perhaps put these on instead of the leaves. It's great, isn't it, the way it goes round and round. And so I'm just going to put these on. I've got them in order. I know exactly which one belongs to what. So I'm just putting them on. So that's another way of sort of like making your items stand out without having to fussy cut. Because if you notice your fussy cut items stand out a lot, you could also colour them in white as well, using a really good white pen. Where the gesso is or something. Why am I doing all this? This is, yeah, see that tablecloth on the right? No, it's not really. It looks exactly like my duvet. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, because it isn't actually cold at the moment. It's gone warm now, but it was ever so cold in the craft room. because it doesn't heat up in there. Yeah, that's the trouble, and it's lovely and warm in the bedroom. I'm doing these in all in different colours. These are the ones I've just showed, the one I made on camera earlier. Notice the other ones on top of it, so that's another thing. You see, you can put them in the background and you can put the other ones on top as you like without having to fussy cut anything out. Yeah. So as I go along, I will show. I don't know what I'm doing there. Yeah, that's, apart from letting the pink roll. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking about something. Oh, I'm going to colour them around the edge, yes. So the pen we're using is a fairly fluorescent one, neon I think, or fluorescent. It's going around the edge there. So that's all I'm doing with that on that gesso. But look how pretty it looks. I think these look, some of these, when I looked at it, was it this afternoon or when I came back upstairs yesterday and I saw it there and I thought, oh, wow, that's nice. That was the one I was working on earlier. Yeah, because I did it yesterday. So this is why I don't know what I'm doing, because I actually did this yesterday. Oh yeah, I'm putting black dots on that. It looks really nice. Hopefully I'll show you close up in a bit. Yeah, I'm not just using plants. I've got other things as well. Well, I've got a leaf I've made. You'll have a look at the leaf, and then I've done some dots down there in white. That pen, that would really, because I've just opened it up, it would actually colour that black perfect white if I wanted. Yeah, so I'm going to, this is going to be in the background what I'm doing now, because I've got some other stuff to come on top. The flower, you would think it was fussy cut the way it looks, the one I'm going to put on top in a minute. I'm just looking, I can see what I've done. It's it looks like it's on top. It looks amazing. It looks like is this the one I'm using now? Yes. So that's an outline flower as well. It's going to be coloured in yellow. The yellow, some of the yellows in these, well, some of the colours, but especially this sort of yellow that I'm going to use. Look, it looks like it's behind now, but when I colour it in, I put in gesso on first. I'm putting gesso on first. I wonder if that's why. See, I'm putting gesso on first again. And when I colour the yellow, it absolutely looks like it's been a fussy cut out. So, I mean, by that I mean it stands out. Yeah. But then I put something else on top afterwards, but it's really nice. Yeah. So I'll have to wait for that to dry, I think. Oh, that must be dry now. Yeah, so I'll let it dry. Okay, so there's a break in the... Right, so when I've coloured that round, okay, I'm just doing some little circles all over it. And I think that looks like it really... I think I'm going to show the camera in a minute. In a minute I will. And I'm just cutting... You know, things like, this is a point. You know, like I'm going around the edge of that plant there, where the foam hasn't... where the foam hasn't printed correctly. You can't do that with rubber stamps. So it would look odd. But with foam stamps, you can fill in the parts. There you go. It looks like it's... Look, you can see it looks like I've still got the light shining on it, but that does look like it's standing right out. Yeah, I've got some I had some spotlights. I don't think they're very good. I won't be using them again. They're not for this reason, but I thought I'd try it. But yeah, no, yeah, but no, but yeah. So I'm not going to try it again. Yeah, so I'm doing a little there it is. See, this is how I tried to cut it out. There's another example of, well, when I've actually done another, and I've cut it in half. I coloured it in first as well. Then I cut it in half. Yeah. There's my leaf one. So this is what I kept doing. I kept cutting things in half, cutting bits off, and I thought, I'm not fussy cutting. I'm going to do a video on not fussy cutting, but having things like these stand out. Now, I'm not doing gesso behind this, but I am colouring that in to make that foam stamp. I did a leaf shape, and then in the middle, not even touching the sides, I just cut out the veins separately and then stuck it on in the middle out of the foam that was in that had cut out the outline. Yeah, see, I'm doing what am I doing now? I think I'm colouring bits in. Oh, I know, I'm doing little dashes. Yeah, and it looks ever so nice, that does. It looks really good. I'm just didn't show it very well, did I? I'm showing it's little dashes where the edge of the leaf is. It looks really good in that pen. Just a normal biro, that is. It's a good, it's a let's say good quality. It's a very cheap biro. 20 pence. Okay, 20 pence. So in a pack of 50. Yeah. 0.5 ink joy. Yeah, that's what I've done. Look, you see that there? It's a gorgeous circle. A bit later on you'll see it might say something like good one because I did two and that one's the good one. So I don't get mixed with the other one. I'm getting more ink out. I know it's not a one you shake, but I'm getting more ink out by pressing on there with the nib on the side, not on the full. This is an X. It didn't work very well actually, but I could have done it a bit. I could have done it a bit better. Yeah, you see how it worked very well. I thought I'd try different things. I could have actually gone over that in that white. Now that's one of my. I love that. I made, and this is one I've made. I've got several of these. Right. Well, I just thought of something. I've actually sent somebody something along with their prize when I've done the contest prize. I'm actually going to. It's not ready to go off yet. It's going to go off tomorrow. So you're listening, Flora? Okay. She's going to get a prize hopefully soon. And all those people in the USA who said, oh, please don't send to the USA. It's going to be too much money. I've actually got it at £4.20. What's that, something like $5? Does that sound a lot? No. That's how much it costs to send 5 foam stamps to the US. I did quote another price because I thought it was going to go small parcel, but it's small enough to do large letter. Right, this is a foam stamp I made. You know, Shanuki Art. She does scribbled a flower once, so I scribbled a flower on foam, cut it out, and did that. And I didn't do the scribbly bits very well on it. I just thought, oh, I'll just do that. Right, so okay, I'm just colouring that in now. Yeah, I am absolutely blown away by that price it only is to the US. I think last time I sent something, I think it was like, because I did, there you go, close up. Well, there's I'll do something a bit better in a minute. I did 10 prizes, and some to the UK, some to Canada. No, I think it's Canada, US, and UK mainly. I can't remember if there's anywhere. There might have been an Australian one. Yeah, I think there was actually. And obviously, because we're Commonwealth, it's the Commonwealth country, it only costs the same as what it does to America, USA. So yeah, and they were £4, and that was in 2021. Yeah. Nearly finished, about a minute left. So then I'm going to do the outer. I'm just colouring in some black, even though that's brown. I'm colouring it in black. It doesn't absolutely, looks absolutely fine. So it's very versatile, foam stamps are. I would definitely recommend, if you don't make them already, you can don't have to do them with foam stamps, as I said. You could draw these out easily. So the plants are so easy to do because you don't have to stick to a thing, do you? You can just draw them. Just draw flowers, colour them in. And so if you don't want to fussy cut them out, you can make them stand out by this things that I've shown you. Go over to the outro in a second. Right then, so here's the outro. This is what so the concept is, if you haven't, I don't know if I haven't done the voiceover yet, but the concept was to layer things so they're clear without having to cut them out. And that one is one that's been cut out there, but so is that. The same way I did this. Yeah, so that's the one I did, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. When I came upstairs, I thought, wow, I've added these since. I've done this and added those since. But anyway, these are the cards from the prototype. That's the mini prototype. That's I've only got a copy of the mini prototype. But that's the lady there. There's the girl, yeah. And the I think they look amazing. That's the big, and that's upside down actually. I turned it upside down. It's this upside down. So the girl's sort of sitting here somewhere. You don't have to do girls. You can do it like that. I thought, because I'd drawn her there, I thought I'd just use her. Right, so that's another one. You can add bits and things like that to anything. You can cut out bits from places and just add them on as well. This is like a backgroundy idea. So that's like the background and that's like the focal point. That one, not too bad. It needs something there, I think, to connect that. I wasn't too keen on this one because that is almost out in the middle and I don't like that. But it was right next to, I cut that in half exactly. No, it's not that, is it? It's this. I cut it in half and I was thinking, oh no, that's exactly in the middle. It not too bad. I think you need something. Where's that idea? Yeah, I like this idea where you've got a sort of portion of it covered like that, and then you've got some pattern down there. I love that idea. Then that needs gluing down a bit and or corner roundering. Yeah, but I love the colour. The colours look amazing, don't they? That's the original. That's not. I just cut that up. Yeah, I think I've got copies of it. But anyway, I just thought, you know, I'm trying to explain the concept I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, here's some bits. I mean, you could cut them bits out and stick them on and in corners, whatever. That bit in that corner, I don't mean the writing, I mean just the picture, then that bit. Down there, I don't know, you know, that sort of thing. Whatever you like, you know, you can try anything and it's going to be amazing. But I do like that idea. Whether that would work, but I tell you why I don't like that idea in a way, because it would cover this up. And I love that. And that's, you can always reproduce it then, because if you've got copies of it, you could cut it out and move it somewhere else, couldn't you? But the idea is not to cut so much out, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if in the video I should have showed you me my results of cutting stuff out. It didn't quite work. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Thank you.